Hello, ladies, gentlemen, and friends of the Rooster. Welcome back to Let's Play Dungeon Master 2. And here we are with episode 16. It's been a week since I played last time. No, more than that. It's been 2 weeks. So, let's see what we were doing here. Let me see. Okay, I think we got the cross key. Yeah, and we can use it here. Okay, and now we can go up. Het, you're not hungry, but you're low on stamina. How's that? I'm not sure. Okay, I think we're also close to nope. Okay. Now, I have a feeling I'm going to need a minion. Oh, yes, this room. Ah, yes, I remember it. So, first, okay. Yeah, there are some evil minions. However, they cannot get here. Okay. Now, this is a puzzle. This is a puzzle. This is the moving tiles puzzle, essentially. So, you could, yeah, move. Okay, I made a mistake by summoning the minion because it prevents me from. However, as usual, there are more ways to solve this puzzle, and my favorite is just hacking the table to pieces because you can. It's good training for my front row. One thing to remember is that there are evil minions nearby. We can use the tables to block. We can use tables, we can use braziers and other stuff to prevent minions from coming in. Okay. Also, I don't think there are secrets in here, like buttons or stuff. So we can do this, and now maybe this is a button? No, it is not. Okay. I could have used some, actually, might be. Oh, I hate these kind of traps. Really don't like them, but we'll get through. So this is a trapped corridor. Let's double save. You can never be too sure. Okay. So there are pits. Wonderful. There are these ramps, like yeah, ramps, and they push you down the what they're called. So yes. Now let's have a look at the map. And so it's all about timing. It's all about timing. I usually do this with no enhancement like speed or stuff like that. Just time it and you cross it, and eventually you reload. Okay. All right. So you have to go through this. There is no other way. Okay. Timing is very tight, but I did it. Now I remember being harassed by minions here and trying to traverse this corridor while enemy minions are pestering you with thunderbolts is not ideal. So let's build a defensive line. Also, let's quick save. Double quick save. Because you can never be too sure, right? Right. Okay, so let's grab my map. I think it's the same. Okay. Now, the perspective might trick you. This is actually on the next step. Okay, I usually end up falling, and there's another one. There's another ram here, so it just pushes you toward the next ram, and the next ram pushes you down the hole. So be careful. There you go. Okay, that's it. Not extremely bad. There's a table here with an attack minion. You can grab it, of course. Unfortunately for you, I have 4 squares where I can do the dance of death. And yeah, let's try level 3 attack minions. No, Treza. Not Torham. Not Sari. Yes, Het can do that. Okay. So let's stick to... Oh, yes. Very nice. Let's keep practicing these arcane arts. Also, I don't know if you've noticed, Sari and Het are regaining mana at an insane pace. Also, I should probably save. I believe it is the first time I crossed this corridor without falling into a trap. Okay. And actually... So, yeah. Are these... No. No. Okay. These are not fake walls. There's a table with a guard minion. Okay. And that's all. Nothing else. The map doesn't show any fake corridors. Okay, so it's just we have to go this way. Okay. Look at that. Het is already at full mana. Yeah. we have someone gained 146. Don't shoot at me. Of course they shot at me. Someone gained a fighter level. I think it was Treza. I saw a yellow... oh, shoot. See, I remember this area being full of those floating barrels of fun. Okay, well, we are doing fine. So we might actually deploy some guard minions, also known as defensive minions. Also, you can move stuff like braziers, as I said before. Oh, yeah. Okay, good news. We are very close to the end. Bad news. Okay, this next room is a problem. Let's see if I can bring up the... you see the you saw... Or did you see the moving teleport zones? It's the usual, okay, the hidden monster that moves randomly and... Okay. So we just have to avoid those. So did you see that my minions think the teleport zones are enemies and they're shooting at them? Okay, so here we are. Okay, this is a puzzle room number 1. Here you need the master key. If you didn't bring the master key with you, you have to go back and get it, because you need... Well, I think you do need... But anyway... Okay, this is the area with the valves, I think. With the steam valves. So... I missed. Let's close this portal. No water, check pump operational level below. Actually, we have the pump operation going, and we just have to turn on the gas valves. Actually, this is not these are not gas valves, these are water. See, in this version of the game, it's pretty clear this is water. Okay, and in the other version, it seemed like gas, some kind of gas. Instead, it's water, which makes sense because there is the pump here. Okay, so now water, I don't know what kind of water is getting channeled, okay, through the pipes to the upper floors. And so we might have... So there's a ladder, which probably leads us to the control room. Oh, these are the gas valves. Okay. I stand correct. Okay, I got confused. I got the two things confused. Okay. And we are done. Can you do anything about this? No. Yes. Oh, look at that. What did I do? Oh, something here. Tech mace. I missed this last time. Tech mace. It's a very good weapon. Look at that power, raw power score. It is really high. and it has charges. So if you're good with blunt weapons, okay, you have the power swing attack, which is the third attack, and which deals a lot of damage. It uses charges. Once you're done with your charges, you just sell the power mace and buy it back. With the usual trick, you can even get the basically get it done for free, because you're going to sell the mace at the same price required to buy, and that's it. I don't know why I missed that. Okay, so yes, you definitely had to come here with the master key. So now I'm going to take the master key back, because who knows, we might have to use it again. And here we have another fancy puzzle. Let me save. All right. Let me save. Now, as usual, there are a few ways to do this. One way to basically you see there's a target here. Okay, I think it shows on the minimap as well. Okay, so the pressure plate fires a fireball from the other room, and these you're making acquaintance with are deflective shields. Basically, they deflect projectiles in that direction. So you have to move them so that the fireball hits the target. Okay, so let's see. Okay, I think you can even... Yes, you can use the map to highlight the projectiles. Okay. And these levers move the shields. Okay. Those shields across the room, which you wouldn't be able to get through because of the... Okay, I think would be a good idea to place a couple of guard minions here so that we don't get interrupted. Okay. However, these... Okay, hang on. It's easy to get killed. Okay. However... Okay, now I notice that they even change... Okay, so... Can you turn them? Okay. All right, as I said, there is another way to do it. Much easier. Which is summoning a scout minion, telling your scout minion to go there, and just shoot the fireball. And that's it. Awesome. Okay, are there any... Okay. Now the previous room we didn't search it thoroughly. There are these niches, and I think there are some useful things. We should check them. Okay. Now there's this area that we have access to with ladders going up, and this brazier, okay, which seems just right if you wanted to block. You can even use the shields. Okay, how about this one? Can you chop it? Okay, I wonder if you're still gaining fighting experience from this. Remember a door like this in the first Dungeon Master? I was able to grind a couple fighter levels. It is invulnerable, okay? It has to be hit by a fireball. Simple as that. So actually, here you can push them. I forgot about that. That's so I need this one, of course. Hang on. Is it just one? You're hungry, Teresa. Actually, we are low on food. So next time we get near a teleport. Okay. So now we just and there it is. Okay. Can use these to block the passage. Okay, as a makeshift door. Obviously, there's a pieces of a fireplate. At this point, we don't really need a fireplate. We already bought ours. So this is to say, hang on, I don't trust you. Yeah, actually, I did trust you. Strange. Yeah, you could. You don't have to buy, see, more fire pieces. You don't have to buy the fire armor or any armor. Actually, I think in the original Atari ST version, no, sorry, in the original Mega CD version, there's also an entire suit of tech armor, which was removed in the other version. Strange enough. Okay, no, there's not much here. So this was just some stuff, apparently. Maybe there are some secrets. Not really. Okay, now we can go up. Let's save. I think this is the way for the final floor. So as I said, we are rather close to the end. of course. Hang on, something's not right. Ah, I was about to say that's two of them. Notice that they are more sturdy, more resilient. So I think it's a good time for a... Oh, I wanted to cast a protection spell because it's a wizard. Wow. Okay. Sorry, you're not doing good. Okay. Better. Yeah, it's... This final floor is a pain. There are so many spawning things. They're like non-stop. I should probably stack on those. So, yeah, this is the final room. Welcome to the final room. So you get another look at the status of the machine. As you can see, the furnace is down and also the steam machine is down. So we need to get those fixed. And so in order to get those fixed, we have to go back, basically. But the good news is... Okay, we need a black key, an onyx key here. Okay. While... This is where I came from, right? This is where I came from. There's this door that requires the black key, and you get the black key at the end of this corridor. Okay. And... well, here there's not... Oh, here's the teleport. Okay, so I'm going to stop here. I probably have to go back to town to get some food because I'm low on it. I'm low on food. Okay. But we are very close to the end. Okay. It all comes down now to open the last couple rooms and then go back to activate the... Just let's save also on quick save. Go back and activate the furnace and the steam machine, and then we can go up and open the gate and face the final challenge. So maybe not next time, but I think in a couple of episodes we are done with this game. So yeah, I recorded the final episode on my Italian playthrough not too many weeks / months ago, so I'm quite fresh of that, and I shouldn't have much problems. So as usual, thanks for watching. I hope you had fun. I'll see you again next time with the next episode. Until then, take care and goodbye.